Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and we have some grim news for former President Donald Trump after his verdict. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and even consider joining this channel as a member for a very low price. Folks, we all know, you and I know what we think of that verdict, of that trial over legal expenses being called falsifying business records. We can't say to you that the jury was wrong because we just can't say that. What I can say to you is I disagree with the jury's decision in the strongest possible terms. I disagree with this rogue Democrat Biden donating judge in the strongest possible terms. I disagree with this politically motivated district attorney Alvin Bragg in the strongest possible terms. But now there's part two. And what's part two? Well, a lot of people said they're not going to put Trump in jail for this. Now, people with knowledge of the district attorney's plans, of Alvin Bragg's plans, they absolutely believe he's going to ask for an incarceration sentence. And moreover, there's no reason to believe that this rogue Democrat operative judge won't hand him that. Now, we're not saying he's definitely going to get jail time. He shouldn't. It's a first offense. A guy who is certainly not a flight risk. He's surrounded by Secret Service. He's not going anywhere. But that's not really the point. The point's not justice. It never was. It's to take Trump off the campaign trail, to hurt his campaign. Well, guess what? New polling came out today after the verdict, and Trump rose in the polls. Because people aren't stupid. You guys, me, all of us, we're not as stupid as they think we are, as they need us to be, as they want us to be. See, they're campaigning like it's 1980. It's not. It's 2024. We have access to information now. We have access to information at our fingertips. We know what happened here. We know what happened here. And if they send Trump to jail, I think that only helps him. Because the truth is, if they send him to jail, they're probably going to stay that during his appeals, because that's common practice. So he won't have to go to jail till all his appeals are exhausted. You guys made him an outlaw. You made him Jesse James. And Americans, we love our outlaws. Let's take a look at this report and then let me know what you think in the comments.
And now, as Barrett says, the question for them is what's next? Right? They'd said, well, if it was acquittal, they were thinking about maybe leaving the country. But the big question is what's next? And that is the question here, Ryan, because we know sentencing date is coming. We know an appeal is coming. We know they'll make a motion for a new trial. We know all of those things are still ahead.
Definitely so. So I think, what's ahead for everyone and for Stormy Daniels, her family. The next big step in the process is July 11th. So it's the sentencing hearing. I do anticipate that the district attorney will ask for some sentence of incarceration. And I do think that there's a good likelihood that the judge will impose some sentence of incarceration.
All right, pause on that for one moment. Can I just ask you, to the point that Paula just made,
Yeah.
Do you think that sentencing will get delayed till after the Republican National Convention?
I think the sentencing will probably happen according to the speed that the trial process should happen.
So July 11th.
Yeah, many of these judges in all of these cases against Trump have said, look, we're going to respect the criminal justice process. We're not going to go according to the political calendar.
But then they would delay the sentence until after.
Yes, I think he will not be.
He's not going to be remanded to prison.
100%. He will not be remanded to prison until he exhausts his appeals.
Mark O'Mara, what do you think about that? Do you